Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and welcome to USA Global TV and Radio. This is the It's Your Healthy Lifestyle show, hosted by the founder of this platform, Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, and myself, Roland Friedl. How important is your health and fitness to you? We show you how you can easily eat healthier every day, how you can improve your fitness and recover much quicker after your exercises and workouts. Families will learn how to optimize their children's health and nutrition. And finally, you will also hear how you live a long, healthy, and fit life into your old age. Join us here on It's Your Healthy Lifestyle. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, through USA Global TV and Radio to the It's Your Healthy Lifestyle show here live. My name is Roland. Welcome, wherever you're joining us. Today I'm alone, not with Dr. Jacalyn. She is in the background producing, and we have a very interesting topic today. We're talking about Andropause-Men Over 50. And before we start, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Roland. As you can hear from the accent, I'm not a native US American or Canadian or English speaker. I'm born in the middle of Europe in small Austria. And my background is I come from a business background, lots of coaching and consulting clients all over the globe, big companies. And besides that, I'm very engaged in health, because for me it's very important to stay healthy and fit on long age. I become 60 soon, and I'm still very fit and healthy. I don't take any medication. I don't feel any pain or anything because I'm taking care about my body. But we'll talk about this a little bit later. Besides that, a little of men's work. So today I'm talking about andropause. Most people maybe never heard about it. It's like the menopause from the women. It's the andropause. Actually, andropause is a little bit, to be honest, one person is already asking what is andropause, never heard of it. It's a little bit of unhappy terminology, because when you translate it from the Latin world, it means the end of the man. It's not, but man, ladies and gentlemen, it's not the end. Absolutely not. But it's a little bit challenging. And you know, the andropause is the same like the menopause, but it's a little bit different, meaning that the hormone decline is not so rapidly going on like women. So it's also called the BADAM, that means partial androgen deficit of an altering man. That's the andropause. Many people never heard about it. Many men never realized what's going on in the body. Maybe it's because most men don't have access to the emotions, or really most men don't really take care about their body. We all know that most men don't like to go to doctors or hospitals. I understand this fully, but sometimes it's necessary. So let's talk about andropause. And I said in the beginning, it's the decline of the hormone of the man. So let's look first of all, when does it start? How does it look like? What's going on in a man, and how much time does it take? And then the second part, I will talk about how you can prolong your health and fitness as a man getting older, in your late 40s, in your 50s, or in your 60s, or elders. Okay, before we start with the symptoms, that's one of the questions that came in. When does it start in the andropause? Actually, it starts at the end of when we are 40, when we men become 40. So the testosterone level goes slowly down. It goes linear down by most men. Some men like myself can keep it or even push it up higher. I will talk about this later. But we know from scientific research that about 15 to 20% of men over 50 that the testosterone levels are quite low. So it starts with the 40s, but it's as I said in the beginning, the hormone level is not declining so rapidly, so most men don't even realize it. What's going on in the body. And just to say how long it takes, an average time of the andropause, like the menopause with women, is about 7.5 years, more or less. But let's talk about the symptoms. The symptoms of the menopause or the andropause of men. Actually, it's quite similar like women, more or less. So first of all, their emotions are going up and down. They're more emotional. Even it's hard for them to express them, men, but they're getting more emotional. So they have more between the highs and the lows. Some call it a depression. Yeah, there's sort of very the high and the low, so it's up and down the emotions. Most men have problems with sleeping, so they cannot sleep all night. So I don't know, maybe you heard about the term that the older people get. I don't know how to say in English. In German, we say senile Bettflucht. It means when you're older, you're escaping from bed, you cannot sleep. It comes from the menopause from the woman, but also from the andropause from men. So they have sleep deficits. They cannot sleep through. They feel very exhausted in the morning. Then they feel a lot of heat in their body, and they're sweating a lot. They start sweating much more. This is one of the symptoms like women also have. So not all of them, but most of them, when they get to menopause, it's the same with men and their andropause. They start sweating. They feel more heat in their body, more heated up. They also have less lust for sex, so they're less engaged in sex, most of them. Not really into it. They want to be by themselves, watch TV, or have a drink, or somebody look porn. They're not really interested in sex with their partners. Then their bones, so their bones getting less. Somebody's asking about sex and self-pleasuring. No, not really. They just look porn to get motivated, but they're actually not really interested. Not much self-pleasuring or pleasuring also. So their bones get, like women, their bones are suffering. Also, they have pain in their joints, but it's actually, I don't know what everything is now for the andropause or menopause. I have a different explanation. Is most of it is not enough proper exercise and food, but we come later to this. But okay, so the problem with the bones, they break easier. They have more pain in the joints. They also their weight is increasing on one hand, or on the other hand, they're losing muscle mass because they're doing less workout, eating not enough protein, so they're losing muscle mass. And they also have problems to focus, to concentrate, to focus on things. So the ability to focus, to concentrate is also declining. So actually, it's almost the same symptoms than women have. That's more about the same. So okay, it starts in the 40s. And most men don't recognize this, as I said in the beginning, because their hormone level is declining not so rapidly with like women. They get slowly. That's one thing. And it takes the same 7.5 years, then they're through, and the symptoms are almost the same. And the reason for that is why it's happening to more and more men is because most of them, as I said earlier, is they don't move enough, they don't work out enough. So there's not enough movement, not enough work. They're sitting in office. We're in a service industry, and we're not farmers anymore. Or most of us are not farmers or blue collar workers. Most of us working in the service industry, sitting on a desk or at least driving a car or truck. So there's it's a lot of sitting, so there's not a lot of movement. We're not walking enough, not walking long distances. Our body is supposed to walk long distances, from our genes. So we don't move enough, or we don't do the workout enough. Most men have are overwhelmed on a daily basis in their job, have a lot of overwhelming, the overwhelming stress, a lot of stress in their job to perform. They also have a lot of stress in their family, or a lot of emotional stress, and this means that some of them get addicted to alcohol or pharmaceuticals, and that's why this mostly the alcohol consumer process cause that you are really very often and heavily are sweating. And this means that your heart is beating much, much faster. Okay, that's what's going on in your body. So that's negative ones. Those guys of you who listen to my shows know that I'm a very positive person. I'm looking for a solution, and I don't care about problems or challenges. They are there. For me, it's about going on the solution. There's another question coming. Do men start to lose some string in height? This happens as we get older. Yeah, yes, too. Okay, yeah. Also, some men shrink. Not all, but some men are really shrinking. It's interesting. I was, I don't know, a few years ago, I was reading a study that some men, also women, are shrinking. My mom, she was much smaller now. My dad, not really. My dad was much older than my mom, but he not at all. He always had the same height. Absolutely. But my father, like myself, was always slim. He was always fit, eating healthy, almost no alcohol, no smoking. So he was taking care about his body. He never had any overweight or something like that. But yes, some men do shrink like women. Funny thing is, sometimes the size of their feet get larger. I don't know why, but this happens. Yeah, also. True. Yes, another question. I notice people getting older and looking down toward the ground, their posture change. Yeah, absolutely. Most people have this round back because, as I said, from sitting in front of a computer or driving a car all the time and not doing workout, lifting weights or yoga or whatever, what can be very healthy, or going to massages or chiropractic. Yeah, a lot of people have problem with the posture. So they're getting like this and like this, like this, and then bend down more. I can see it more and more. That's also one issue, one challenge in our society, as I said, in the service industry, where a lot of people are just sitting and then mostly looking out of the window when driving a car and holding the steering wheel, or you're sitting in front of a computer and then bend down. That's not a very healthy position in a chair and working on a computer. That's why my computer is on a certain level, so it's on the same. It's not down. I don't bending down. That's true. Okay, so as I said, I'm a positive person, so I know that things are changing. I know that I'm getting older too. I can feel it a little bit, to be honest. As I said in the beginning, I become 60 soon. But to be honest, most of the day, I don't feel like 60 absolutely at all. The reason for that is I do something different than most people in the Western civilization. So what I do is I take care about my physical health, about my mental health, and about my spiritual health. Let's talk first about my physical health. As I said in the beginning, I work out on a daily basis. This doesn't mean I go to the gym for 2-3 hours. No, not at all. I don't have the time to. I do it on a daily basis, about between 25 and 30 to 40 minutes. Mostly it's half an hour, more or less, but on a daily basis. It's my daily routine, working out, doing something for my body. I do a lot of cardio. In earlier years, I was a lot of running and cycling. What I do is always have dogs. I walk with my dogs. Actually, I had a different dog, a more running dog. I was more running and mountain biking with a dog. This breed I have right now, she's a little bit more lazy. So we do long distance walk. Here in Italy, for example, I'm right on Italy, on the beach or in the mountain. I do a lot of walking every day. I mentioned in the previous shows about my lifestyle. I live full-time in a motorhome. But once I park it, I walk everything. I walk to a local farmer market to buy my food. I walk to a laundry to do my laundry. So I do a lot of walking. So I walk a lot. And most people in the Western society don't walk. What I don't understand, to be honest, is people driving their car to the fitness, to the gym, and then taking the elevator upstairs and then to join a spinning class, for example. I don't know. I don't get this. I don't get this. I don't get this. Absolutely. So I walk, and I remember when I've been living in Spain, sometimes I was taking the car, because depending on which, I was member in two kind of gyms, two different gyms. the more far away I was taking the car or actually the motorbike, but there was another gym closer to my home, and I was taking the bicycle to go there. So it took me about. Actually, walking was an hour. Sometimes I was walking there or running there. It was an hour. And biking was about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So I had a nice warm-up and a cardio. So why, guys, walk, move, do workout. That's very, very good. And you shorten your menopause. Or I don't feel a menopause at all, to be honest. Absolutely not. I'll talk about this a bit later. So working out, doing a daily basis, a little bit, walking, running, swimming, cycling, working out, so important, one thing. Second thing is nutrition. 80% is nutrition, you believe it or not. Health nutrition. You see it in my back screen, there's a lot of healthy stuff. I always say I eat 80%, an average of 80% healthy a day. What do I mean by 80% healthy? So most people know I only buy at local farmers, at local market. I don't go to supermarket. I go to supermarket to buy toilet paper, something like that. But I don't buy so-called food, nutrition at the supermarket. I go to local markets. I buy local fresh stuff. I only eat fresh. I don't buy any processed food with, I don't know, flavorings, sweeteners, artificial colorings, preservatives, stuff like that. So I only buy pure clean food. That's what I eat. Most 80%. Sometimes when I go to a restaurant, you never know what you get. But I also try to have an eye here. But 80% is clean, pure food. And I don't care if you're vegan or vegetarian or like myself, I'm a carnivore. It's up to you what your body needs or what's best for you. Find it out, test it out, what's best for you. So I don't care about what kind, more plant-based or like my nutrition is meat-based. But anyway, so pure, meaning pure, no preservatives, no artificial colorings, flavoring, stuff like that. So pure food. I drink a lot of water. What I mean a lot of water is that most of my drinks are water. It doesn't mean that I drink, I don't know how many gallons of water. No, not too much. It's also not good because you flush all the minerals out of your body. No, I drink, sorry, I'm European. I drink 1.5 liter water, more or less a day. I have 2 coffees a day or sometimes tea. I drink alcohol, yes. Occasionally, actually yesterday went out for a dinner by myself and I had my first beer after months, a small beer, 0.33, so a small beer. I hadn't one for months, and sometimes I have just one small glass, okay, one small glass of red wine. Or sometimes I have a drink or I enjoy a gin tonic or stuff like that. Of course I do, but not on a daily basis. So I drink alcohol, yes, I enjoy it, but not on a daily basis, and also only in small doses. So keep it simple, your food, keep it healthy, keep it clean. I am, some people may say, yeah, I don't know to cook, I don't know how to prepare. If the motivation, if your why is strong enough, you find the what and the how. So I learned it also cooking, preparing my stuff. I mean, there's so many recipes there. You can Google everything. There's so many tutorials on different programs like YouTube or whatever you're using. The provider, so you can learn it if you want. So take care about your body, work out daily, run, walk, eat healthy for your body, and then you have no problem with the menopause. Especially, as I said before, I'm a carnivore, so I eat mostly meat, so-called grass-fed beef, meaning nothing from supermarket, nothing from mass production, only from farmers I visit personally. I know them. I know how to treat the field. They slaughter their animals, mostly their cows, on the farm, so there's no stress for them. So the meat is different. It's really clean. It's good. The animals have a good life. There's a good energy I get from them, and so my testosterone is absolutely on top. So I know that most men, especially who are on a vegan diet, for what kind of reason the testosterone goes down, what most men don't know is because soya has phytoestrogens, meaning estrogens, hormones from plants who are very good, especially for women in menopause, very good for women, but absolutely not good for men, especially for young men. Absolutely not good. It brings your testosterone down. You need testosterone and other hormones because this is your life force and your sexual force. Okay, so if you want to stay fit in your 40s and your 50s and your 60s, like myself, in the full power, and keep it into 70s and your 80s and having fun with your partner, whatever you want to do, man. Take care about your body. Really, highly recommended. Work out, not too much, a little bit, not too much. The older I get, I do a lot of weightlifting. It's very, very important to keep your strength. It's not about building up muscles like to get totally jacked. Yeah. But as you know, you're using, the older we get, we are losing, not sorry, we are not using, we are losing. Give us a before that, sorry. So we are losing muscle mass. So it's important to have high in protein and do a daily workout, especially for your core muscles. Then you don't bend down this, then you don't have problems with your back or stuff like that. So most people have back pain, like 70% of population back pain. I don't feel any back pain at all. So I do weightlifting, but the older I become, the more, or the major part of my workout is stretching. I do a lot of stretching. You can do normal stretching or yoga, whatever you want, but stretching is very important. And let's talk about the next thing is mental health. Very, very important. Staying young is staying positive. I'm also a very positive person. Of course, I'm facing challenging. I just had a conversation with Dr. Jacalyn backstage the last 3 days. Wasn't fun for me. It was really challenging. I was driving many, many miles with my large motorhome in small South Italian cities. It was challenging. I was frustrating. Had a lot of stress, but actually, I always stay positive, always find a solution, very solution-focused. I'm not a problem-focused person. I'm a solution-focused person. So I stay positive. I surround myself with positive people. So I learn to get rid of negative people. You mean these energy suckers? I don't meet them anymore. I really take care about my, as I said, clean food, but also clean energy around. I get rid of these energy suckers around. I stay positive. I always learn new things. I love to challenge myself. I love to learn new things. Right now, I'm going more into Italian language and a lot of other stuff. So it's good for my brain, learning new things, studying new things. I have a very broad knowledgement in many, many different areas. The reason for that is I always love to learn new things in different areas. It keeps me young. It keeps my brain fresh. Keeps me healthy, keeps me mental healthy. And as I said, I of course sometimes have days I don't feel good. I also have my dark moments, yes, but they're quite shorter. So I push myself up. When I don't feel good for any reason, something is going on in my mind or whatever, it keeps me down. I go out. I take the dog for a walk, and when I go in upright position, in the stuck state on the sofa or what, in an upright position, I walk my dog, I run or whatever, I swim or whatever I do. I cannot have any negative emotions when I'm out in nature. It's impossible. It's impossible to breathe fresh air when you walk around. Maybe it's one of the reasons why I spend the winter always in the south, in the sun. Also, sun is very important. Get sun as much as possible. It's an average of 15 to 20 minutes on your full body to get the vitamin D produced. So be outside, be in nature, reconnect to nature. That's so important. And this all keeps you healthy. And then you have no problem with the so-called andropause. Yeah. I'm not sweating. I sleep well. I don't have any pain. I didn't lose my lust of sex at all, ladies. Absolutely at all. Not at all. My testosterone is on an amazing level. My doctor told me the last surgery, what are you doing? Well, besides a lot of exercise and practice, it's, as I said, healthy food and healthy, clean food and working out. No soya stuff like that. So a lot of carnivore stuff that helps me to keep me up energetically. That's what I'm doing. So ladies and gentlemen, for the gentlemen and for the ladies who have a partner in this age, you don't have to suffer from andropause. You're absolutely not. It's up to you. You can be a victim of it and say, okay, it is like it is. I'm getting older. That's the reason I'm older. Or you can say, no, I'm not accepting it. It meaning not accepting getting older, of course. It means that you say, no, who says so that I have to sweat? Who says so that I can't sleep? Who says so that I have no lust on sex or stuff like that? No, nobody says so. It's just in your head. Okay, that's the reason. Honestly, why I don't see a doctor mostly. Only one of my best friends. We know each other for many years. Actually, we had him on one of the shows here, Dr. Hammer. But I don't see any other doctor because the point is when you get a diagnosis and once you hear it and you believe it, then you get it. So that's I don't listen to it because I don't want to hear it. And I stay healthy. I'm responsible, self-responsible for my body. So I really tell you, man or women, when you're part of it. Okay, do something. Do it. Get out of the sofa. Get back in the driving seat, meaning in the driving seat of your life. Work out. Find something that is fun for you. I don't know, maybe it's walking, maybe it's swimming, maybe it's cycling. no matter, do something on a daily basis. And don't tell me you don't have time. As I said to you, it's not about an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a day. No, I do it on a daily basis, half an hour. But I walk more with my dog. That's why I say the best for a man's health is a dog. You have to walk him quite a bit. If it's raining or snowing or whatever. So walking the dog, and I do 20, 25 to 30, 40 minutes, depending on the time I have on a workout on a daily basis. It's not about just on the weekends or twice a week to the gym for 2 hours. If you want to bump up, yeah, but my goal is not to bump up myself like crazy. My goal is to stay fit and healthy, to have a good core muscle base, so I'm free of pain. And as I said, healthy food, clean food. Of course, sometimes enjoying. Actually, yesterday I had a bit on a beer. Why not? But not every day or every week like most of the people. I enjoy this, or having a cocktail or something like that. Yeah, why not? It's all about enjoying life. Actually, I was on a Christmas market last Friday and I bought some sweets there, some homemade sweets in one of the stands there, and a little bit, and I enjoyed it. Yes, but most people, they eat sugar every day. I don't know, chocolate or bars or cookies or cake or whatever. So I of course I enjoy sweets too. I enjoy a good Italian ice cream, yes, but not every day, not every week. So once in a while, and then I really, really enjoy it without any regrets, without feeling guilty. Yeah. Okay, man. Do you have a support group to help men to talk about this? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So contact me, or you go on the website sparring4men.com. This is one of my platforms, but there are many others around too. I highly recommend men, especially when you're getting older, is joining a men's group. We need male energy around. Talk to other men. Even when you're a little bit shy, just join a group and just listen, and just realizing, and there the healing process already starts. Healing your old wounds, healing your traumas from your childhood. Maybe your mom or your dad given the attention that you wanted. And just join a group and just listen to other men, and then finding what I did years ago, and finding out, oh my gosh, I'm not the only loser on this planet. Other men have more or less the same challenges and issues in their life as they're getting older. So I highly recommend join a men's group. If you need more information, you can contact me on my email address. It's office@rolandfriedl.com, or you contact the channel. So here you see it on the banner, thanks. Or you contact the channel and they will forward your request to me. Yeah, so to get all the things done, as I said, working out, eating properly, I think you need a motivation. So find something that inspires you. Maybe another person that inspires you. And men, when you're 60 like myself, don't look videos when guys are working out there in the 20s. Doesn't make sense. I look videos guys in the 60s, 70s. I say, oh man, this guy is checked. When he can do it, I can do it too. So look for a role model, for an inspiration, and find a motivation. Why are you doing this? Maybe you want to do it for your kids. Some people say, I don't have time because of the kids. I said the kids shouldn't be an excuse. They should be the reason why you're doing it. They should be the reason why you stay fit, or for your kids and for your grandkids, that you really, when you come home from your job, you have enough energy left that you can spend time with them and have fun with them. So find them a motivation, whatever it is. Maybe it's your kids, your grandkids, maybe a new love, maybe you want to find a new partner, whatever. Find a motivation and get it done slowly by slow. Actually, we're coming to the end of the year, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of people are talking about New Year's Eve. You know, this, yeah, I don't know what to say. This promises the next year. I stop this, I start this, stuff like that. Most people fail. If you want to change something, why are you waiting till 1st of January? Why don't you start today? The best day to start is always today. Okay? Don't wait for I do it there. That's excuses. The best way is to start right now. I hope I could inspire you a little bit from a personal perspective, from a personal experience. Everything is possible, and it's not about living an ascetic lifestyle. It's not an expensive lifestyle. It's absolutely affordable. It's practicable. It's working. The question is, are you ready to go for it? That's all. And if you need support, you're more than welcome to contact me. Okay, man. So stay healthy, stay fit. Over 50, 60, who cares? We can have fun with 60, 70, with 80. With 90, why not? I tell you at the end of the story, there was I've been living in Mallorca for many, many years before I moved to my motorhome. And there was a guy, a very famous one, he was on TV commercials. And he was how do you call it, a widow. So his wife passed away, and he met a lady, her husband passed away, and he was in his 80s, and she was in his 70s, and they met every Wednesday for lunch. This was the only dating. And when he was 100 and something, and he was celebrating, I don't know, 102 or 103, something like that, he gave an interview and he said, you know what? If I had known that it would that long, I would have proposed to her and I would have married her. So it's never too late, gentlemen, to have a good lifestyle as long as you stay fit and healthy. So take care about it. Take care. You only have one body. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. Don't get addicted to any pharmaceutical stuff like that. No. Get addicted to a healthy and fun lifestyle. Thanks a lot for listening. I hope this was information and inspiration. As I said, if you want more, contact me on my website or contact the USA Global TV and Radio. They will forward your request or your whatever it is. Thanks a lot. I wish you an amazing Christmas time. All the best for Christmas. It's time of reflecting. It's time of slowing down. Winter's the fourth season. Winter is there for a reason. It's the season of dying. You know, all the trees and stuff and flowers are dying. When you live in the north, not in Florida or in Italy, when you live in the north, everything is dying, and this means it's the time of slowing down, of reflecting, maybe making plans for next year, but just slowing down, recharge your batteries. Spending time with your family, with your loved one in a healthy way. It's not about rushing to shopping mall, finding presents, whatever stuff that nobody needs really. So it's time about reflecting, having time for yourself, having for beloved ones. So enjoy your Christmas time peacefully, joyful with your beloved ones, whoever's around you. Thanks a lot, and see you soon again. Thanks and bye-bye. All the best from Roland, here from USA Global TV and Radio. Thanks and bye-bye.
Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, and our course is Empathetic Communications, Mastering Boundaries and Permission. I'm the author of this book, Mastering the Power of Elevated Listening, and this course is a part of this book series. What I want to leave you with today is this program has been brought to you in part by Zane Carson Carruth, etiquette and protocol expert, international award-winning author, television show host, and philanthropist. Thank you to Zane, our official diamond sponsor for USA Global TV and Radio in partnership with E360 TV. Zane is the author of the world's first tooth fairy ever, as well as many other children's books. She's also the television host of Elegance, Polished Demeanor, and Posh Living, seen on USA Global TV and Radio.
Hi, my name is Zane Carson Caruth, and I'm the author of this book, The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever.
Reading is magic. Studies have shown that reading to your children lays the foundation for greater success in life. Reading helps develop language and vocabulary skills. It helps improve memory, and it encourages curiosity and inspires creativity. The benefits are immeasurable, and as a parent, you'll benefit too. In only 10 or 15 minutes a day, you'll be creating more memories and a bonding experience that will last for years to come. So take time to read to your children. Read them books about things that engage and interest them. Tales of fairies and magic fascinate children, and as everyone knows, the Tooth Fairy is at the top of the list. If your child loves magic, wands, adventure, and what child doesn't, you'll love reading them books from the trademarked series, The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever. Follow along as Abella, the world's first tooth fairy, accidentally starts the tooth fairy tradition. Learn the tricks of being a professional tooth fairy in the book, Abella Starts a Tooth Fairy School. Your child's imagination will soar as you read the adventures of Abella and her magic wand. These wonderful books are available at worldsfirsttoothfairy.com and at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart.
To learn more about Zane, contact her through her website, zanecaruth.com, ZANECARRUTH.com. Order Zane's books and merchandise. Contact her about being a keynote speaker at your next event.